So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It don't even matter what, if they know it or not.
How well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
About to go yard already, bruh.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive. Couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches.
Man, I play with too many good niggas, man. Like, I'm always be good.
They're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is.
Everybody that know it, just like 2K, when you run with enough people that know all the tricks, and you lab
and didn't get it done.
You just gonna be on top of it.
And he'll take this into the end zone.
No, you remember Iz, my brother?
So let's see what this is about.
He's basically a pro at he's like actually a pro now. He make money off of that. Like.
Following the penalty, Chubb. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
It ain't nothing you can really do that you ain't gonna know. It's just a matter of if you can execute and stop it.
And no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time,
I just go out there and try and do what I do. I ain't really worried about what they
do. Just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though.
I got a whole lot more patience at the game, too. So.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield.
Like,
that's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
As long as you keep everything in front of you and you see what's happening, you can counter at anything.
0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
This is the tight end, Njoku.
Oh my gosh!
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Alert, 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 alert. Check 31, check 31.
They'll run for it. Chubb. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Mayfield. And he's got it. And he is in.
Opening drive, 6.
Touchdown, Cleveland. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's see what If he actually know how to use these boys or not.
Here we go. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Garoppolo looks to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here we go. Wait, 80. 21.
Check nickel.
Hey, alert. Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 43. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 43. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Here we go. Like 20.
Check 53. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Mike.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 22-yard line. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
Offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
65. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Going underneath, it's Coleman. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver or tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Here we go. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Here we go. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job. Hey, but, you know, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Garoppolo to throw for it on fourth.
Come on, let's go, man.
It's going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this Browns defense stands tall.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Hey, where's 33? Undercross.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him playing very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Run.
From the gun, Mayfield. It's caught, Beckham. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Set. 180. 54, Mike. Get the ball.
A first down throw from Mayfield. Got a man. That's Rashard Higgins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Alert. Here we go. 54's Mike. Check.
To throw, Mayfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now if there's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner, and usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Watch the curl. Hey, check 24. Hey, alert.
Mayfield with it once more. He's going to air one out. This is caught
let's
inside
go,
the 15.
man.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Kareem Hunt, 52 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Seibert up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Garoppolo now. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
Oh, they let him catch that.
A big play there just before halftime. 47 yards. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
That nigga's just stupid.
Here we go.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
I spy a new bit.
To throw is Garoppolo.
Bro,
It'll be
pick that
incomplete as the
off.
clock will stop with 14 seconds
man.
remaining. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And he's ripped up, taken down, back at the 25. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt.
He missed it.
And this is going to be no good. He misses it off to the left, and this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Browns drive about to get started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something that feels somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play.
I just house called them with 2 seconds left in the first half, bro. And I got holding penalty.
In for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
What you say?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They come out here.
Oh, James Brown.
On the scoreboard. What was said in that
Yeah, I
I
talked to him.
I would love to have been in there because we
He
often
doing
have
good.
the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working?
I got
because
super
of
bored with
execution,
Madden this year.
or do they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they thought they had something going.
I wasn't. I was playing.
We'll find out. On first down. It's
Oh, yeah, I
and
think
they're
he's
gonna
still
get
in the
him
league
behind
and
the
all
line
that.
yet again, as his nightmare afternoon continues. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the
You said
days,
Iz?
if you were around 50%, you were doing okay.
Yeah,
but
Iz
now,
is still in Michigan.
You need to be 65
Still
to
in
70%
Detroit.
to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, it feels like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets. Now throwing on third
I
down
don't know where
there,
he's
but
at,
he cannot
actually. I just know
connect.
he's in Detroit
So
still.
coming up
I don't
empty
know
here
what
to
part.
start the third
Because I know he,
quarter. Already 2 scores down.
you know,
Gotta be
he,
careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though,
you
that
know
the
him
captain of the
him and his
defense
wife
patted
ain't
the quarterback
together.
on the
So.
helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know.
He making that bread though, so he probably could afford the litter, but nigga quit.